Wade, it's Vivi. Good evening.
Vivian, good evening. I'm done with work already, but is there something urgent you need to discuss?
Oh, come on, you should know by now that when I'm calling this late, it's definitely not about work.
Then what is it?
How about we go out for dinner now?
Now?
Yes.
Well, I've already gotten home and I've had dinner with my wife and kids.
Oh, you ate with your wife already?
Of course. When work ends, I go home and we have dinner together, chatting and enjoying each other's company. That's not a rare thing to do. It's just part of the daily routine. I don't think there's anything surprising about that.
But, Wade, you'd like to have dinner with me, right?
Huh? Why would I?
Because men like you, around your age, must like young and cute new employees like me, right?
Well, I suppose it depends on the person.
So that means you'd like to have dinner with me, right?
I never said anything like that.
It's okay. You don't have to be shy. I know it's tough having to hide your true feelings and live by social standards because of your wife. But when we're alone, you won't have to think about that. Feel free to just let your instincts take over.
I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but please refrain from making such bold statements.
Of course. I'll be careful when we're in front of everyone. After all, the company trip is coming up soon, right? Wade, it's the company trip starting today. I can't wait for the hot springs.
Good morning. Vivian?
Call me Vivi.
Could you please stop adding heart emojis when you message me?
Huh? Why? What's the problem?
Because, obviously, we're not in the kind of relationship where that's appropriate.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me. Your wife saw one of my messages?
What?
That's awful. Oh no, I didn't mean to get you in trouble. But then again, if she's already found out, maybe we don't need to hide anything anymore. Maybe it's time we just come clean and show the world how in love we are.
Excuse me, what are you even talking about? We're not in that kind of relationship, and I don't recall anything ever happening between us to suggest otherwise.
Come on, Wade, you don't need to pretend anymore. There's no reason to cover things up now, right?
There's nothing to cover up at all. I don't know what fantasy you're living in, but none of this is real.
Oh, I just had the best idea. We're going to be together on this company trip, right? Let's make it the most romantic getaway ever.
What?
You're such a popular guy, Wade. I think it's time we made it crystal clear to everyone that you're already taken. That you belong to me.
Vivian, seriously, let me say this again so there's no misunderstanding. We are not in any sort of romantic relationship. We never have been, and we never will be.
Oh, Wade, you're just why, aren't you? That's so cute. I love that about you.
Enough already! This trip is a professional event organized to help colleagues bond as a team. It's not some excuse for fantasy roleplay or whatever game you're trying to play. Please stop misinterpreting everything and don't behave in a way that disrupts the team or creates discomfort for others.
Okay, let's deepen our team bonding and our love connection, too.
Wade, do you have a moment? Hey, Cedric, yeah, what's up? You look like you've been having a rough time. I'm really sorry. I know I've caused a bit of a scene. Don't worry about it. Everyone is aware that Vivian's been bothering you one-sidedly. We also know you're a devoted husband. There's no misunderstanding on that front. Nobody thinks anything's going on. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Still, I feel like I haven't been able to handle it properly. No matter what I say to her, she just twists it into something else entirely. I honestly don't know what to do anymore. Yeah, it shows. She's been sticking to you like glue on the bus ride. Then during the sightseeing, it was like she couldn't keep her hands off you. And when someone tried to intervene or even hint at giving you space, she snapped, completely lost it, screaming in front of everyone. I know. At this point, I'm seriously concerned this is going to affect my actual work. It's not just awkward, it's becoming a liability. You're right. Actually, we were just talking about this upstairs with the executive director and the department head. You're not the only one concerned. I'm really sorry for the trouble I've caused. Wade, don't apologize. This isn't your fault. You're the one dealing with the harassment. By the way, are you alone right now? Yes, thankfully. One of the women from our section managed to coax Vivian out of the room with a clever excuse. I've finally got a moment to breathe in peace here. Good, that's what I hoped. Sorry to disturb you during your rare quiet moment, but could you come up to the restaurant on the top floor? The restaurant? Yeah, there are some people here who've asked to speak with you. Wait, people came all the way out here? During the company trip? They're connected to Vivian. What? Yeah, I was surprised myself. But what they had to say could actually be the breakthrough we've been looking for. This might be our chance to finally resolve everything. Are you serious? This could really be it? I think so, but you should hear what they have to say directly. It's important. Right, got it. I'll head up right away.
Wade, good morning! Jeez, I really thought we were going to spend the night together yesterday. I even asked my roommate if she'd switch rooms with the manager, but she was so stubborn and refused to budge. I was so lonely, totally heartbroken, you know. Boo-hoo.
Vivian, it should have been obvious that no one was going to switch rooms. My roommate is another male employee, and this is a company-sponsored trip. You do realize we can't have men and women sharing rooms, company policy, basic decency, all of it.
Oh, right. I guess we'd be fine sharing a room, but the person I tried to switch with would have been in hot water. Oopsie, my bad.
Let me be perfectly clear. I have zero intention of sharing a room with you. Not now, not ever.
But you might just change your mind when you hear what I found out.
I'm afraid to ask. What is it?
So, I asked the tour guide and the trip organizers yesterday, and they said something really interesting. Turns out it's totally okay to split off and do our own thing. Like, personally just leave the group and go off on our own. They said that after that point, it's all self-responsibility and we're not their concern anymore.
And you're telling me this because...
Let's go to the mixed bath together, Wade, just the two of us.
Excuse me?
After today's sightseeing is done, come back to this hotel, okay?
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I've already told the trip organizers that you and I will be ending the company trip early, doing our own little private, local dismissal. So we'll stay here another night, just the two of us. Romantic, right?
Have you completely lost it?
Let's enjoy the rest of this trip together, Wade. Let's show everyone just how madly in love we are.
Unfortunately for you, I've already been assigned to accompany the department head today.
Wait, what?
We'll be doing separate activities. I won't be joining the group tour today, or you.
No way. Are you serious?
I'm afraid I am. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, fine. I guess I have no choice. I'll just have to tolerate being apart from you for a little while. But that's okay. Tonight we'll have the whole night to ourselves again, just the two of us, no interruptions. I'll be waiting. Wade, I'm back at the hotel now. You should be done with your meeting with the department head by now, right?
I'm already on the bus heading back.
Huh? What are you talking about? Tonight was supposed to be our night, remember? You promised we'd finally be together.
I don't recall ever saying anything like that.
Oh, come on, quit joking. You're such a tease sometimes. Now hurry back here, okay? Just come up with some excuse. Say you forgot something, whatever. I even booked a special room with a private open-air hot spring just for us.
What?
Yep, that's right. A private outdoor bath just for this room. Which means you and I can soak together, no interruptions. And if you're feeling tense, I'll scrub your back for you. Sounds nice, doesn't it, Mr. Section Chief?
Wait a minute, weren't you supposed to be staying with your fiancé tonight?
What?
You mentioned him earlier, that you'd be meeting him later tonight after dinner, that you were gonna stay together. Was that a lie?
That was before. But then you started being so sweet to me again today, and I realized I can't lie to myself anymore. It's you I really want to be with, Wade. Can't compare to you, not even close.
Vivian, stop! This is getting out of hand! We are not in a relationship! There is no secret affection between us! You've built up this entire fantasy in your head, and now you're acting on it as if it's real!
It is real. To me, it is. I feel like when I look at you, when you speak to me, when we're near each other, you can't deny that connection.
I absolutely can, because it doesn't exist! You've made it up entirely! And now you're pushing boundaries and putting me and everyone else into deeply uncomfortable situations.
So what? You're just going to pretend none of this means anything, even after everything we've shared?
Vivian, the only thing we've shared is a workplace. That's it! And I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. I suggest you speak with HR when we're back at the office. I've already logged everything.
You're serious?
Dead serious. This ends now.
Wade! Why? There was a knock at the door. I thought it was you, but it was Max. And not just Max, his parents were with him.
Yes, because you're supposed to be staying in that room with your fiancé, Max. Isn't that right?
Wait, what?
I heard you and Max had an argument, and so, what, your way of getting back at him was to cling to me the entire trip?
No, that's not it.
But isn't it? Let's be honest here. You tried to make him jealous, and in the process you dragged me into something I had nothing to do with.
That's not true. I didn't mean to.
It's not just unprofessional, Vivian. It's reckless. Dragging a married man into your relationship drama? I have a wife. I have children. This isn't a game to me.
You don't understand. That's not what I wanted.
Well, it's what happened. And now Max, your fiancé, thinks I've been sneaking around with you. His parents think that too. You've turned this entire situation into something humiliating for everyone involved.
I didn't mean for it to go this far. Wait, please. I fell for you the moment I joined this company. From the very beginning, I admired you so much I couldn't help it.
You don't need to say any more. Seriously, stop.
But
Vivian, it's over. Whatever fantasy you built in your head, it ends here. You still have a chance to make things right with Max. Go do that, because I'm leaving. I'm getting on the bus and going home with the rest of the team.
Please, wait, just listen.
There's nothing left to say. Go fix your relationship. And for what it's worth, good luck. I hope you're happy.
Wade!
Take care of yourself. Vivian joined the company just 3 months ago. Honestly, it feels like she was here much longer. Not because of productivity or connection, but because every single day was emotionally draining. It was like living in a state of quiet panic. She carried this energy that unsettled the whole office. On the surface, she was polite, cheerful, even sweet. But beneath that, there was always something off. Something in her gaze, her tone, her laugh. It never felt right. At first, I thought I was imagining things. Maybe she was just awkward or overly friendly. But the small, strange behaviors started piling up. She'd casually ask about my kids, how old they were, what school they went to, what our weekend plans were. Not the kind of friendly interest a coworker shows, but something more invasive. She brought in homemade lunches and offered them to me every day, even when I declined. Once I caught her staring at my family photo on my desk for a little too long. That's when I knew this wasn't just me overthinking. The whole situation escalated quickly. She'd show up in the break room when I was there alone, She started bringing me coffee just the way I liked it without ever asking me how I liked it. Notes began appearing on my desk, always unsigned but clearly from her. Sweet on the surface, hope your day is as great as your smile, but deeply uncomfortable when you know the sender doesn't respect the line between professional and personal. Then the incident that changed everything. We were on an employee retreat, something simple at a hotel not far from the city. Just a few days of bonding and relaxation. But on the second day, completely out of nowhere, Vivian's fiancé and both his parents appeared at the hotel lobby. No one expected them. I didn't even know she had a fiancé. The tension in that lobby could be cut with a knife. Her fiancé's mother, I later learned, is a very traditional and extremely strict woman, and she was furious. As it turned out, Vivian had been trying to escape the pressure from her fiancé's family. According to our company president, who's seen more than his share of drama over the years, Vivian had grown tired of the conservative expectations her fiancé's family placed on her. In some twisted logic, she thought jumping ship and latching onto someone else, me, would solve everything. Why she thought a married man with kids would ever be a viable option is something only she knows. The confrontation was intense. Vivian was mortified, her fiancé was betrayed, and me? I was just glad someone else had finally stepped in and brought it all to light. After the incident, Vivian resigned from her position. She didn't even say goodbye. It was a silent exit, but nobody mourned. The atmosphere at work changed immediately. It was like a dark cloud had lifted and people could laugh freely again. We didn't realize just how tense things had become until the tension was gone. But the final twist came days later. I received a message from an unknown number. The name wasn't saved in my phone, but I recognized the style instantly. Let your love warm my heart like a hot spring. I stared at it, not sure if I should laugh, cringe, or just throw my phone across the room. There was no name, no explanation. Just that sentence, like some deranged piece of bad poetry. I showed it to my wife, who raised an eyebrow and said, "Block her." And that's exactly what I did. That was the last I ever heard from Vivian. Apparently, she's now living with her fiancé's family, not by choice from what I've gathered. Word is she's having a rough time adjusting. Strict curfews, constant supervision, no personal phone access. A far cry from the flirty, free-spirited image she tried to project in the office. Maybe it's what she needs, or maybe it's karma catching up. Either way, she's no longer my problem. And for the first time in months, I'm finally at peace. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.